Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight, and what I'm showing you tonight is a bunch of Batman books. So tonight's Friday night, and yesterday and today, back at home, some parcels arrived, and I was going to do a film. I was going to film last night, just showing the Batman books, the majority of the Batman books that arrived. But I knew that this other book was arriving, and it's like a forgotten. I was going to say Spider-Man. It's a forgotten Batman key issue. It's a first appearance, and I'm surprised not a lot of more people talk about this first appearance because it is a villain. But I'll save that to the end. So hopefully stick around to the end. But what I wanted to show off first was a whole bunch of Batman Shadow of the Bat issues. So this is issue 76. And I was looking at this cover for a while, and you can really notice the people here. But then after a while, I noticed, oh, Batman's right in the back there. Um, yeah, part of the the No Man's Land storyline, like that's the start of the No Man's Land storyline with Aftershock. So we have issue 76 and we have issue 77. Now, what I've been doing since the start of the year is I've been doing a lot of run filling, and I thought I had a lot of Shadow of the Bat. But even with all these issues that I'm about to show off, I only have half of the series. I've got like the key issues, but there's a lot of run filler that I need to fill in. So anyhow, this is issue 79 with a very cool cover. I remember when this was actually on the shelf, and I don't know why I didn't buy it. But yeah, there we go, 79. And issue 80. And this is actually a flip book, so I'm just going to take it out of the plastic sleeve, and I'm going to show you. It's also Azrael 47, which is really kind of annoying. Because which do you show? Do you show Shadow of the Bat, or do you show Azrael? And do you buy two copies? One, anyway, this is the first appearance of Nicholas Scratch. Not the Nicholas Scratch from Marvel, but the Nicholas Scratch from DC. And he was an Azrael villain who, yeah, for most of the Azrael run, he was a thorn in Azrael's side. So yeah, I'll put it there. So there we go. Next up, we have Batman 89. Sorry, Batman Shadow of the Bat 89. And this is the No Man's Land storyline now. And then we have 91 with Penguin and the Underground Railroad. The funny thing is with this series, because I've been reading it haphazardly, I've read half of the story or a little bit of the story. So I think what I could do is get all the books together and have them in a complete run, and then read them from start to finish and really get the full story. But anyhow, that's the last issue of Shadow of the Bat that I have here. Next up, we have Detective Comics issue 727 with Nightwing and Tim Drake Robin right here. And I thought I had this issue, but yeah, I went through my list and I saw this issue in auction, and I was like, I'm going to get it. It's not one I have, and I like Nightwing. I like this era of Nightwing especially. So yeah, as soon as I realized I didn't have it, yeah, snapped it up, and this is going to go on the top of my pile to be read tonight. But talking about Robin, we have annuals. Let's see, annual 2 with Razor Sharp, the first appearance of Razor Sharp, and the Bloodline storyline, and we have annual 4, which is part of the Year 1 storyline, or like not a crossover so much, but the initiative. Yeah, the retelling. Every annual had a Year 1 aspect. Or yeah, sorry, a Year 1 story at that time. So yeah, so we got Robin's annual 2 and 4 there. But the key issue I wanted to show off, and look, I'll admit, if I had just filmed with just those issues, it would have been interesting, but it wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun as what I'm about to show off. Now, I will bring it up, because I used to do this. I used to bring up these key issues. Here we go. Detective Comics 311. 311? Yeah, 311 right there. And this is the first appearance of Catman. And it was funny. I was watching Bronzeville Comics, and he was talking about he's been doing what's the word I'm looking for? He's been doing like year-end reviews and gradings of each year, and he was talking about the first appearance of the Mad Hatter, and I forget what issue that was in, but I was like, oh, I thought, can I possibly find the first appearance of the Mad Hatter on eBay? And I knew, no way, no way. And I did, and it was like $1,000. That's Australian, and I was like, it's up there, in terms of cost. It's doable, but am I really a fan of Mad Hatter? He's a very interesting character, but I wouldn't be spending $1,000 right now to buy that character's first appearance. But when I clicked on eBay and I clicked on that, it came up with the suggestion for this issue, and it was markedly less than the first appearance of the Mad Hatter. And I did some googling, did some little research, and this was his first appearance, and I liked the auction. No, it wasn't even an auction; it was a buy now, but it had an option to put a bid in, and so I researched the ad and read it again, looked at all the pictures, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to do this. But it sat for a couple of days, and I thought, for the price he had it at, which was considerably low compared to, say, my comic shop, I thought someone's going to pounce on this, and it's going to be pretty quick. And even though it was a good price, when it said make me an offer, I made him an offer which was a little bit less than what he was asking, and bang, yep, he wanted to go for that price. So I said, let's go, and bang, 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 bought it, and then tracked it for a couple of days because it was up in New South Wales. I'm down in Melbourne, and I followed it. You don't sleep; you just watch watch it arrive to your house, and it arrived today, and very, very happy to have this in my collection. I'm surprised that not a lot of people are talking about Catman, because he can be a very interesting villain for both Batman and Catwoman. I remember when I was first getting into Batman, I was reading Detective Comics, and Norm Brayfogle was the artist, and the very first issue I read was Catwoman and Catman teaming up against Batman. And there was some tigers in there because they'd broken these tigers out of the zoo, and I was like, "This is insane!" Batman's going up against tigers, and there's Catman and there's Catwoman. This is great, and I always thought that Catman was a very interesting villain. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection. But I want to put it to you guys: what do you think of this issue? Is this one that you'll go tracking down? Not for any spec value or FOMO or anything like that, just because you want to own it. And I have to admit, for the price I paid, I'm very surprised that I was able to get it for the price I did. I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but it was not expensive. There we go. So that's the video for today. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with me as always, and I'll catch you at the next one.